MTN News, this is Montana This Morning.
I'm Jonathan Amberian in Helena. A district court judge says he'll allow Montana's new rules for wolf hunting and trapping to go forward this season. I'll have a closer look at his ruling.
Decorations are really old and very, very unique to Bozeman. You don't see these kind of things.
The string of garland in downtown Bozeman means one thing: holidays are upon us. 6:38. Your reaction from people downtown as the iconic Christmas spiders were going up, or whatever you like to call them.
Yeah. I like to call it the bucket ballet as they put them up.
Oh, it's a blast to watch it is a ballet to watch them do that. It's so cool. 6:31. Chet Lehman, Matt Elwell with you here. Definitely winter-like outside. And we're still a couple weeks away from winter.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Wow, it's not even
December
Not
yet,
even
yeah.
December. Hey, the good news is we are seeing some warmer temperatures. The bad news is it's going to bring some snow and could be something that we have to deal with, especially Thursday and Friday across the area. Temperatures this morning, frigid, single digits for much of the area. We are going to see at least some light snow in a few areas. Hearing of some snow in Dillon, or at least getting reports of that. For the morning, also out toward Ennis. I don't think it's heavy, but it is there. Temperatures for today topping out into the mid to upper 20s. We're at least moving the right direction. We do have a significant storm heading this direction. We're going to break it down, including advisories and warnings coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, thank you, Matt. 6:32 now, a day after taking testimony from environmental groups in the state of Montana, a district judge in Helena decides to allow new rules for wolf hunting and trapping to move forward this season. MTN's Jonathan Amberian explains what happens next.
District Court Judge Chris Abbott said in a ruling Tuesday that environmental groups hadn't demonstrated that Montana's plans for the 2022 wolf hunting and trapping season posed a threat of irreparable injury to the species. So he allowed a temporary restraining order to expire and declined their request to put in a preliminary injunction blocking the state's new wolf harvesting regulations. Abbott made his decision after a full-day hearing Monday. It means up to 6 wolves can be taken this season in an area adjacent to Yellowstone National Park. People can take up to 10 wolves per season by hunting and 10 by trapping, and wolf snaring will be allowed. The groups Wild Earth Guardians and Project Coyote sued last month, claiming the state hadn't done enough to justify increasing wolf harvesting. In 2021, the Montana legislature passed a series of bills directing expanded quotas and methods for hunting and trapping. The Fish and Wildlife Commission adopted regulations last year and this year that implemented the changes. The latest rules would have allowed 456 wolves to be taken statewide. At Monday's hearing, the plaintiffs argued Montana's new population models may be overestimating the number of wolves, and that more hunting and trapping could have significant impacts on the sustainability of the wolf population. Abbott said in his ruling that the plaintiffs raised significant policy considerations, but they didn't demonstrate the need for an injunction to prevent harm until the case can be finally decided. A representative for Wild Earth Guardians said in a statement they were devastated by Abbott's decision, and they plan to continue fighting for Montana's wolves both inside and outside the courtroom. In Helena, Jonathan Amberian, MTN News.
Right, in other headlines this morning, search and rescue crews called out Monday night to assist a couple of snowmobilers who were stuck near West Yellowstone. Snowmobilers called for help while trying to walk back to town after abandoning their snowmobiles near Coret Ridge. One of them started having difficulty breathing while on the walk. The pair were found in minimal survivor gear, only had one flashlight. Captain of Search and Rescue Scott Secor says it is extremely important to dress appropriately when heading out to recreate in these cold conditions.
In Montana, the temperature can change very quickly from sunup to sundown, and so people really need to be cognizant of that and wear proper layers, so an outer layer, mid layer, inner layer, so they can remove or add layers as necessary.
By the way, the snowmobilers found about 6.5 miles away from West Yellowstone. They were medically assessed, transported into town. Other news this morning, an increase in fake school threats being reported across the country. FBI saying some even outside the country. And police are warning before someone makes a prank phone call, they need to understand the serious consequences that come along with it. Newsy's justice correspondent Jamal Andrus has more.
And I was like, no, 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 no. It's the call every parent fears. Something terrible is happening at their child's school.
We were told to just go sit down and be quiet and turn off our phones because if there's an active shooter, they're going to be able to see our phones.
In this case, earlier this month in Kenosha, Wisconsin, there was no threat to students. It was a hoax by someone calling in a fake report of an active shooter in a high school. Sometimes called swatting, it's something education experts say is happening more and more across the country. The Detroit metro area has seen a rash of threats this school year.
We are reviewing more on a weekly basis, so those students are walking away with criminal convictions, so it is no joke.
According to the Associated Press, since just June, there have been threatening calls falsely reporting imminent danger at 250 colleges, 200 high schools, and several junior highs across the country. FBI sources tell the AP that investigators believe some of the calls are coming from outside the United States. But oftentimes, it's a student.
When it comes to the school threat specifically, it seems to be the school-aged people are the ones doing the targeting. Not entirely impossible to have adults that would target a school or people in the school, but in a lot of cases at least, especially in the social media platforms, we're seeing juveniles involved.
And kids getting accused can get themselves in grown-up trouble.
As a friend of the court, on behalf of the child, enter a not guilty plea on his behalf.
It's a crime. It's serious no matter if you're 14 or 15 or 18 or 19.
Judge John Zakowski of the Brown County, Wisconsin Circuit Court has had a number of juveniles from the Green Bay area before him on threat charges.
It's very serious. It's a serious situation that we're facing and so many schools being disrupted. But you have to be careful. You have to be vigilant.
Macomb County, Wisconsin prosecutor Peter Lucido sent out this letter reminding students they will be punished if they are caught making threats and that a charge of terrorism can carry a 20-year sentence. Lucido also warned parents that they could be billed for the cost of county and local government resources.
They've taken up law enforcement resources that could be being used someplace else because during this time we couldn't take calls efficiently.
And there's an emotional cost to the school threats as well.
Did hear that it wasn't real, but it was pretty terrifying, sitting there in my car crying.
Scared and nervous.
This part is being concerned about your kid's safety. That's the hardest part.
Jamal Andrus, Newsy, Dallas, Texas.
Right back here at home, Bozeman Police Department ready to launch its 11th annual Shop with a Cop event. For more than a decade now, police have paired with kids in the community to go shopping with them to make sure they have something special under the tree. Local schools recommend students for the event. This year's shopping spree will take place at Walmart on December 19th. Bozeman Police, joined by Gallatin County Sheriff's Office and Belgrade Police for Shop with a Cop. If you'd like to donate to help spread Christmas cheer this holiday season, we have a link on our website, kbzk.com, where you can give money that will go towards that event. Also, if you were downtown Bozeman yesterday, you might have noticed the road closures we warned you about. It's Bozeman's annual ritual of putting up the well-known Christmas spiders. TN's Edgar Cedillo spoke with people as they watched the decorations go up.
For me, the favorite part is that it just signifies the beginning of the Christmas holiday.
The Tuesday after Thanksgiving, downtown Bozeman transitions into a Christmas wonderland.
I've been here for 30 years.
Jeannie Arnold snaps photos outside her store on Main and Black as Bozeman's red spider is perched up above Main Street.
I absolutely love our Bozeman spiders, and I know there's a big debate.
Often called squids, octopus, or spiders, it's an annual debate around town.
Oh, they're the Bozeman spiders. They're the downtown Bozeman spiders for sure.
Bozeman firefighters and volunteers carry and lift the trees and garland up very quickly in single-digit temperatures.
It's cold and we've had some zip ties that have been breaking on the garland as we're putting them up, but for the most part it goes up pretty easy.
A warm cup of coffee for the volunteers from Arnold signifies a halfway point.
And there's been years in the past where I brought some of the firemen coffees, and I was thinking about going and doing that here again.
As each intersection comes together, the holiday spirit becomes more apparent.
It's really a busy time of year, but it's something that I take pride in.
And as you walk or drive down Main Street, you realize that there's no place like Bozeman during the holidays.
They're very unique. I mean, if you've gone to other places over the holidays, you realize that these Decorations are really old and very, very unique to Bozeman. You don't see these kind of things. And so they just bring me to the Christmas cheer when they go up.
In Bozeman, Edgar Cedillo, MTN News.
Well, it really is beginning to feel like Christmas. We're going to take a quick break here on Montana This Morning. We come back, a complete look at your headlines.